Hello, everybody. Hope you can all hear me. Five Master, good to see you. Dropping by. Going to be a Garage Cannon. It is a Garage Cannon. This is going to be fun. All right. So, as you can see,
hello there.
I've got a blank space. There's a camera that is just not hooked up yet because I'm putting it right down to the wires. So give me a minute and we'll sort that out. No idea if sound alerts work, Nolan. This computer in the garage here has no speakers. I see it. Ramming speed.
Prepare for
They played.
speed.
Yes. Beautiful. All right. Stand by. I have a cable to run, and I will be right back. I don't have a music player on my actual live. Wow, Garage Stream is going great so far. Thanks, Vibe Master. I appreciate it. Do I sound all right? It looks like I'm blowing out my microphone a little bit. Hang on. USB cable. This is all ridiculously complicated and jank. Trying to get webcams sorted out, but we're working on it. It'd be handy if I had music playing for you guys, but of course I didn't think of that, so it's still only on the launch screen, which is not ideal, because I can't just turn on a radio, because, you know, copyright strikes are a thing. Alright, that'll work. Oh, what do we got going on? So to test the notification. Dropping subs just to test notifications. What a mad man you are. I sound fine? Oh, good. Good to hear. A little loud. Okay. That's it's unusual for me, but all right, we're going for it. A little loud on Nolan. Okay. I can fix that. Stand by. I can turn me down a little bit. I'm going to be back a little bit as well, but I will main audio properties. There is no save in this game. Vibe Master, I wish.
Let's have a drink.
Dropping it down a little bit. Hopefully that's a little better for you. Hydrate. That I can do. I do have a water bottle right here. Let's not hook my camera. Okay. Good. All right. Now, over. Oh no, what did I do? Why didn't I turn that off? Shoot, now I have to name the engine Vibe Master. Nolan, I don't know. I'm gonna turn off redeems, but if you request something reasonable, I will cut it out of vinyl and stick it on the back of my truck. If it's reasonable. But I might make you redeem a colony for it as well. I already have to name the engine Vibe Master, so that's going to be fun. All right, I'm fixing this camera. Hang on. Wait, where's the... There it is. Aha! I'm pointed at the floor, but it works. Hang on. This is going to be good. Adjust it a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, we're back. Not great at naming things without being pretentious, so it would just end up being a Trucky McTruckface. Please no, no Trucky McTruckface. Okay. Big mode. We are gonna turn off redeems so that people don't go nuts on me here. I really don't need to be naming all the parts of my vehicle. Maybe at the end of the series on being in a garage, I will have a redeem thing to name my truck. Shocking, the streamer has proved he has legs. I have legs. Carry on, then get the engraver out. The engine must be named. Dremel or diagrander will also do. I'll put the name on there somehow. Okay, first thing we got to do is we got to get this thing off the floor, and then we need to get the stand out here, because the stand is going to be more useful than the hoist is at the moment. And we'll just shove the hoist back over to the truck, which is the white thing right there. That is the truck. But I'm to come up with a subtle but witty punny name for the truck then. Oh yeah, you've probably got like minimum a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, depending on how much goes wrong. I need to get rid of this shelf bracket. Hang on. Okay, stuff over there that I need to grab. Are these my relatively clean gloves? Yes. Okay. Hoist will be replaced by a stand. Part 1. Part 2. Part 3. This is a heavy little thing. And I realize I'm going to be making some power tool noises. So I'm actually going to put a gate on this microphone, because if I'm talking too loud, I'm going to hurt you all when I turn on power tools. So we will put a noise limiter on it, and we're going to put the noise limiter at -10 decibels, because that seems to be about where I'm talking at, so we won't have any issues there. Vibe Master, you will settle for a Star Sector colony. Alright, that I can do. I can definitely name a colony after you when we get back to that. Quickie's too far away from chat. Everybody say something naughty. Come on, Nolan. Alright. Now, I don't really have the camera angle for this unless I move the jack. I'm going to move the jack, or the hoist. Hang on. Random boxes. And let's see, are we sealed yet? Alright, that's floating good enough. Move some blocks. And get this out of our way. Almost there. almost enough space. Okay. I'll just pull on the engine a little bit. Oh, that's better. Okay. That'll give us enough space to do this. Even aluminum. Thing's heavy. Hey, what do we got going on here? That mug, no quick plugs here, eh? I mean, the mug has always been the mug. You just haven't noticed because my screen is normally that big, and the rest is video games. Today, it's just me. Hey, Critical. Where am I? Who's about to get murdered? Well, hopefully not my truck, but we'll see. This is the Motorworks stream that I've been mentioning. Yes, it is. And the motor is... This camera's reversed. That's the motor. Okay, now. Let's see. This should... Woo, there we go. You can see the floor. That's where I'm going to be building the stand. So... let's just do that. I need a tool. Hold on. Okay. And socket set right there. There we go. We're figuring this out. So I have a box of parts here and a USB hub that I really don't need at all. Stay. All right. Some plate. Bolts, handle. Alright, so this is just the parts for this. Oh, okay. Looks like I put the bolts for the stand in the stand. That was smart of me, wasn't it? Oof. All right. Hopefully none of that is killing your ears, because that was really loud. I should really put this knife away before I cut myself with it. That's good. Safety first. All right, there's all our pieces. Thursday is American Thanksgiving, normal schedule for me this week. What am I doing on Thanksgiving? Probably not. Probably not. Probably Friday. It'll be Happy Black Friday, everybody. Oh, I forgot about that. How do I forget about that? No! I mean, I guess a lot of the people that watch aren't Americans, so you wouldn't be having Thanksgiving anyways. Shoot, maybe stream after dinner? Might be an idea. Let's see what size this is. Now, I know it is all metric. So everything is metric. That's too small. Not good at eyeballing this stuff, apparently. There we go. That is a 16 millimeter. Wrench. Huh. Okay, don't have a 16 mil spanner, as you English folk would call it. Five eighths. Okay, there we go. So, this part goes on this part. Okay, and I need a deep socket. So we need to switch this so that I'm wrenching much better. Come on, bolt. There we go. Bolt. And success. Washer. Lock. Washer. Nut. That was reverse. Let's try that again. Good. Wait, not good. Not good. Never mind, good. Not on. Well, there's the front half. That is for this, I guess, to adjust. And then, all right. This is the back side. So I'm going to flip this around real quick. Also realizing I don't actually have to pull these bolts all the way out. They can definitely stay in here. Nope, because I want the wheels facing that way. Whoop, that was loud. The bolts We're going to go through this one. That's not going to be awkward at all. Nope, totally not awkward. In case anybody is wondering, I am lying. This is awkward. Okay, I got one. So, let's see here. Washer, and I will hold it. And lock washer, and I will hold it. And nut. And yes, you can't see what I'm fiddling with. But, there we go. One in. Okay. Okay. There we go. There's the other one. Washer. Washer and this is the kind of stuff that you speed up when you do a YouTube edit. This is Twitch. We do it live. Good, good, good. What's that? Harbor Freight, Princess Auto, Grizzly. Princess Auto. Princess Auto. Home Depot. Home Depot. It works. Okay. I think this is a bigger bolt. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's actually a slot. So that I know where the, you can't see that. There's a hole right there. Okay, what size is that? I'm not doing that by hand. One more? Nope. 18. Nope. Well, this set only goes to 19, so... Ah! Good. That's loud. Okay. Did I see the recall on Harbor Freight jack stands a while back? Ooh. No, I didn't. I luckily don't own Harbor Freight jack stands, I guess. I don't even know what make they are. They're like 20 years old. They were my dad's. I knew it was a bad idea when you bought them. Yeah. Were they, kind of sketchy looking? Wear your protection for anything steel versus steel. If I was using like an air impact and was hitting something really heavy, I would be. For the 1-2 bolts I'm putting in, I'm not terribly concerned, but yeah, safety first. I agree. And I agree, Vibe Master. I also have pretty good tinnitus already. That seems wobblier than I remember. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, now. got to bolt this to the back of that. So now I got to bring that back over here. Take it easy. See, did I make it? Aha! It's under the camera. Yes. I am good. Who's that? Hey, Misadventure! Good to see you. You think I need a bigger shop? I agree. This is a garage, and it's pretty tight. There's a pickup truck right here, and cars and stuff parked right here, and I've got about a 8-foot wide strip where I can work on this. I would have had a little bit more space, or I could have done this a little bit better, but if I arranged this any better, I wouldn't have room for cameras and stuff, so this is what you guys get. Okay. Whew, wrong one. Price tag was sketchy. Looking on the sense. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if something is too cheap, that's usually a good indication. Can't really inspect a painted weld. After all, grinder and paint makes the welder I hate. Absolutely. I do that too. These days you wear ears even for smacking tile with a hammer. Really? I should wear range headphones. Ooh. I need range headphones. That would be awesome. Sometimes you can still talk to people while you make noise, but even your electric impact makes you ring for 5 minutes or so. It's rough. Reminds you of the garage at the family farm. Yeah, it's about the size of it. It is a pretty big garage. It's unfortunately used mostly for, garage things like parking cars. So there's only so much we can make room for. Okay, this is going to be a little bit out of the way. We're going to figure it out. I have never actually used this engine stand before, and it does have homemade parts. So this is going to be fun. Is this a rebuild or repair? This is a repair. Their original problem was a blown up rear main seal. I redid the rear main seal and I screwed it up, and it's still leaking profusely. And I wasn't going to fight with it under my truck. And so I already knew that I was going to put a whole bunch of top end parts in it because it's got the GM displacement on demand, where it shuts 4 of your cylinders off. And I want to get rid of that because it never activates anyways. So I was going to do that, and in the process put a bigger cam in it and then tune it. And so whole top end is coming apart. New parts are going in. DOD is getting deleted, and then it's getting new seals as well. And then I'm going to test it sitting on a stand and make sure it doesn't leak before I put it back in. That's the plan. Now to figure this part out. A rebuild disguised as a repair. Yeah, it's I'm fixing stuff, but I'm upgrading stuff at the same time. So it's whatever you want it to be. So let me check and see if these are the bolts that go this way. Yes. All right. Okay, good. The bolt pattern here on this back of this is a little bit goofy. I'm not gonna be able to get all of this perfectly even, which is gonna be interesting for my compulsive need to make things match. And we gotta go higher. Okay. Ooh, let's not shake it too much here. That looks okay. Let's see if we can make that work. Master XL redeemed. Stabbed myself in the thumb with a mechanic's pick while removing main seals. Ooh. Fun. I can show you this. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. It's not. Hang on. Stupid light that makes me look really bad. Super messed up thumb from Impact Driver. Frame rail, big bolt, wrench on nut, impact driver, thumb stuck. Goodbye, thumbnail. Yeah, that sucked. That was a while ago. Wrong torque spec for my thumb. Very, very wrong torque spec for my thumb. Thumb is like 2 foot-pounds. I gave it like 80. Okay. So, I have 3 of these. Thought I had 4. Oh, great. Okay, heater's about to make a lot of noise, so... good luck hearing me. And good luck seeing me, too, because ducking behind the engine where you can't see me. Hi! Okay. This stand might not be wide enough for an LS engine. I guess that's why we've got the homemade bits. I can drop stuff. I can definitely drop stuff, yeah. I can kind of sort of see the marks where it used to be. I am really confused. Okay, long. Alright, the answer is going to be that this stand is going to just be off-center. Because I don't know what else to do here. Alright, keep everything nice and loose to start. See if we can line it all up nice here. That's one. And I'm gonna be suspecting that this side's not even gonna be close. Okay. So we're gonna go one there, then we're gonna go this whole motor looks like it's going to sit crooked on me. Because this stand definitely does not fit this motor properly. Okay. Big ones. Funky extra ones. Haven't done that one, but you have had the wrench suddenly slab fingers into components once it tightens up. Yep. Yep. Or I've had them where you're holding on to it against something and it tightens up, and then you realize your hand is stuck, and you've tightened it so much that you can't move your hand. That luckily didn't something that didn't hurt nearly as bad as the thumb did. Haven't done that one, but you have had a wrench suddenly slam fingers. No, you said that. Right when your wrench takes your whole hand on a trip over to the nearby alternator. Yep. Okay. That's 3. Once I am missing a washer. Hang on. Is there an extra washer in my box? Yes, there is. Sizing. No, these are really big. Okay. How big do I go in the actual real I only go to 19s. Okay. 1/2-inch drive. Okay, a little bit too big. All right. I know 19 is too small, and I know 23 is too big. In fact, 22 is too big. 21. Okay. 21 for these. And not a 17. 17. Okay. Do I have a 17 in big ones? So I don't have to keep switching. There we go. There we go. Alright. Switching over to 1/2-inch drive over here. And right there. Just for you, Vibe Master. Put some ear gear on. I also need a 21mm wrench. Does that exist? Nope. What's 21 equivalent to? 7/8 is a little bit sloppy. But, oh, 13/16 is perfect fit. Okay. That's what I needed to see. Okay, big washer. Lock washer. Nut and stud. Okay. Now, it looks like it will actually stand upright here, more or less. So we'll lock that in. Get me my bar. Where did I just put my... There it is. Okay. Oh, that looked like an important pop-up. What was that one? Of course it is! Oh, man. Vibe Master, you... Cheers to you, man. I didn't see anything. I just heard it on the... I didn't... That's backwards. I didn't hear anything. I saw it on the screen. That's what happened. And I'm going to just down this. Thank you very much.
We all fail. We all make mistakes. It's what makes us human.
I have no intention of failing, Nolan. None. Okay. Okay. Give me just a couple minutes. I'm gonna go grab my dad just to double check that I'm hooking this up correctly, because he's at least had a motor on this engine stand before. I have not. And things could go poorly if I've done this wrong. So sit tight for me for just a minute. I don't know. It's not going to take my normal 5 minutes, so I'm going to give it 3, and we will see. Hopefully I'm back in time. You'll see me blurred me in the background, but sit tight. He doesn't want to be on camera. right, that was nice and short. Okay, so it looks good to him. I'm gonna call don't want it dropping. No, don't want it dropping. Usually crawl under and give it a good tug. You like to live dangerously, Vibe Master. No, no, thank you. All right, but we are gonna try lifting it up just a tiny bit more here to see if. Let's tilt it back at all. All right, that. Well, hang on. Let's knock everything loose again, just gently here. Get everything to settle in right where it wants to be, and then we tighten everything down. All right, that looks like it's where it's going to go. Okay, that's the bolts to the engine, and these are the brackets to the engine stand. All right, everything is tight. The pin is in so that it will not roll on me. And the engine is firmly within the bounds of the stand. I should be able to let it off the jack, or the crane. Okay, please do not drop engine. Hey! All right, crane is loose. We are on the engine stand. All right, hard part done. Maybe. Oh, these are going to be small little guys again. Get the lift off. Let's go with 15. Ooh, nope. It's gonna be a 13. Yeah. Okay. We should be free there. Just use the front of my truck as a part storage bin here a little bit. Loose all these bolts. And we'll get this crane out of our way. Right now, you just spray Flex Seal over it. Flex Seal! That'll fix everything, doesn't it? Okay, these wheels are nice and janky, and this whole thing is wobbling a little bit, and I'm kind of freaking me out. But hopefully that is far enough out of my way that I can get the crane out of my way as well. I'm just going to suck the crane in a little bit here so that I don't run it into my hood of my truck. There's the... That's far enough. This particular thing is a gigantic bolt, and it really doesn't need to be. It could just be a pin, and we wouldn't mind. I really hope the engine moves past here. Come here. Nope. Hang on. Got parts in my way. Very close. Very close. Aha! Success! Whew. Set. MC SVT. Mix. I don't know if I'm supposed to just say the letters or try to make a name out of it. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Nolan, anyone else waiting for a big crash and kidding each other? If you're gonna catch me swearing on stream, this is where it's gonna happen. This eventually you weren't gonna be the one to say it. Vitemaster never heard Ken curse. I try very, very hard not to. That's why I'm approved by your wife for living room playing in your house. Oh! I've got living room status? Okay. I will not swear. Because living room status is very important. Probably don't need these at the moment. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Gotta center this thing. Come on. There we go. All right. So what do you guys want to see first? A parts list of all the stuff that's going in it? Or should I just start tearing into it? The choice is yours. I'll give you a minute. I got stuff to put away. Let's see. I've got tear in, and send it. I think that means I'm going for it. Throw parts under the workbench, so I have to search for them. The bottom of this workbench is a black hole that you don't go looking for stuff under. All right, we're tearing into it. So I'm gonna lose these because these are still mostly clean, and I'm expecting oil. So I'm gonna switch over to. Ew, not perfectly clean. There is a little bit of grime on my hands. I'm gonna go wash that off so that I don't spread this all over stuff. Stand by. Okay. Gonna have some nice nitrile gloves that will keep all the oil off my hands. And we'll start pulling parts off this. I think I'll start with the ignition coils just to get them off the heads. I mean, I can't just dig right into it too quick. I gotta tease you guys a little bit, don't I? Till I poke a hole in them. I blow up a lot of these gloves. I will admit, I blow up a lot of these gloves. And I'm gonna just pour a little something so that I've got something to drink. All right. I'm going to grab my entire socket set here so I don't have to just keep digging for stuff constantly. Good old Home Depot. All right. Totally not going to work because these are going to need a deep socket. Okay. Stand by. .3D printed socket tray. But I still cannot eyeball to save my life. Oh, there we go. It's good. That is 10 mil. All right. Ooh, hold on. Let's make sure I can pull these spark plug things first. Yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. What do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, and this should do it. Okay. I should find a box to gently set these in. Oh, where am I going to find a big enough box to set those in? I don't see a box. But I do have the crate that shop crane came in. That'll work for laying stuff out. All right, first one down. Are the sockets 3D printed or just the tray? Just the tray. Ignition coils are on a rail. That's cool. Yeah. LS motors. Or at least this LS motor. I don't know. I've only ever worked on 3 engines in my life. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Got a stubborn wire connector. Or, I don't know what you call that. Organizer, clip thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whoops, that's a separate piece. That I will put back on here so that I don't lose pieces. Like so. Oh, right. Pull plug wires. Oh, you can't quite see me on this side from the overhead. Sorry. And the entire tray is about loose on me, so please don't fall while I'm doing this. There we go. 3 and 4. Nice and easy. Okay. Ignition coils. 3, 5 studs, and my little wire thing. There, that's a little bit cleaner looking. Now, what did we say the valley cover was? 13? Apparently, yeah. So, when this was in my truck, and I went looking for bolts to remove to hook that leveler up to, this one is still loose. I had 3 loose valley cover bolts, just for reasons I don't know. Anyways. Hang on. Just so that I don't knock too much garbage into the inside of my engine, I'm blowing that off. Air compressor. Alright. Where'd I put my ears? Usually throw the bolts back into stuff like the valve cover. Sort of keep track of them, and for stuff you can't thread into anything nearby. and knock it over a little later. Yeah, I've got them all set kind of with the box, like, or in the box with the pieces. So hopefully I don't lose them. I just, keeping them here, I feel like I would snag myself on them because they aren't just bolts, they're studs. So they stick out pretty good. So for the sake of me not getting mad at hooking things, I'm keeping them off. Should have seen that coming. That's better. Although even with these, I definitely got something under them. Oh. You also usually take pictures of everything you tear apart just in case. But since I'm streaming, I can always go back and watch the VOD. I could always go back and watch the VOD. I probably won't. Engines are new, but in my experience dealing with mechanical stuff, I don't know. I always feel like as long as I'm the one taking it apart, I can usually get it all back together with, varying degrees of success. Okay. Now that this is mostly cleaned off, yeah. I blame Nolan. He jinxed me. Misadventure, you made it a habit just in case you were working on stuff with or for friends. It's a good habit. It is definitely a good habit. Quite a few of my friends do the same thing. Buddy of mine usually has a stack of Ziploc bags with parts in it with like handwritten labels on where everything came from. I am not that level of organized. Even if I tried to be, I would probably go insane. Yeah, it's really cool being able to go back for the... Oh, hold on. Nolan is laughing at me for blowing up a glove. It's your fault, man. It's really cool being able to go back to the VOD. It's always possible to figure it out eventually, but the question is whether you realize you have the wrong length bolt after that component has 3 things mounted in front of it. Now, true. These motors are extremely well documented. I would probably find stuff faster by asking Google than going back through the VOD. Had a little hiccup there. That was scary. All right. Let's continue. I've got, what, 1 bolt left? Okay. This should... Ooh! These two have plastic nubbins on them. Oh, no. They all have plastic nubbins, but most of the plastic nubbins are in the valley cover. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. There have been a few little hiccups. I mean, to get internet to here has been an interesting development. There's a network cable that runs all the way along to the back wall, all the way over to the door, down the wall, to a wireless router that is set up to wirelessly connect to the wireless router on the other side of the wall, because there's no internet in this place. In the garage, specifically. So, that was fun. But, I mean, all things considered, it looks like it is going pretty good. Okay, let's get this cover off. It should be loose. Oh, yeah. Nice and easy. Okay. Woohoo! Look at that. That's fancy, hey? See, wait, what ways? There we go. So this here, I am guessing, is all the stuff that deactivates cylinders. So we're going to just set this. I'm going to need the... hold on. Should I grab that right away? This oil pressure sensor? Maybe just so that I don't break it off if I set it in the box backwards. Master, you're impressed that I actually went through with this stream. It's a great setup. Thank you. I am nothing if not persistent. And I don't know. I've been enjoying streaming. And this is something that I have to get done. So I don't know. Maybe this kind of stuff becomes my new thing, and I play less video games and spend more time in here. We'll see. That thing is a gigantic 27 mil. All right. We're gonna knock 2 bolts back in here real quick, just so that let's not start with that one. Make sure we're lined up here. Big wrench. And let's line myself up where I can. There we go. Don't need to be spinning the whole motor. There is a filter inside there. Little box. And filter comes out, I believe, with just a little pick. See what a hooky pick. Okay, nope, hooky pick isn't gonna work. Let's take it off again and see if I can punch it out through the backside. Ooh, I can get in there and poke it out, but that is a really, really fine, fragile-looking mesh. So I gotta be careful. Let's take a Let's take a Torx screwdriver, because the Torx screwdriver has a flat end. Less likely to punch through anything. There we go. Oil pressure sensor filter. Keep worrying I'm going to run into this thing that holds my camera, but it is above my head, so I won't, but it's not stopping me from ducking. Okay, now, my dad was telling me that you should be able to just take the valley cover off and get to the lifters. I don't think that's going to work on this motor. Because, I don't know about you, but if I make this big screen for everybody, you might notice you can't get to the lifters from here. Which means we are taking the heads off. So that's going to be fun. Never done that before. I don't need this anymore. And let's move this bucket of antifreeze before I drop something in it. Okay. This the dipstick might end up in my way here. We'll get that off first. Suddenly, so much more work. I mean, I did fully expect that I was going to have to pull the heads because my DoD delete kit from Comp Cams includes head gaskets and head bolts. So I was expecting it. Okay, this. Let's see if I can do it with 3/8. Oh yeah, that's plenty too big, so that's good. I can back it up. Ooh, still too big. That's a 16. I guess it's a 15. Yep. Might just put that one back in. Let's not set it there, though, because you can see the camshaft. I don't need that falling down the inside of my motor. And will this just pull? Yes. Dipstick. These are supposed to just pull off, I think. Or so I've been told. Does not feel like it. All right. That's going to stay for a minute. All right, valve covers look like pretty small bolts. Yeah, even smaller than that. 8 mil. 8 mil. No, you're a dipstick. Thanks, Nolan. I appreciate the compliment. Man, these things are grungy. gotta like push the socket on and wiggle it to work all the dirt off so you actually get a grip on it. Let's see, one. Oh, not quite. Out. 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 Good. Now, does this just pull off? Okay, pry bar. And by pry bar, I mean giant screwdriver. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Woo! Okay, hang on. We are losing the gasket. That's good and stuck there. Let's, okay. Just, stick that back on there. I think I have, or I'm fairly certain, where am I? There I am. Fairly certain that I do have new gaskets for the valve covers as well. This is all really grungy. I should look into a motor oil treatment of some kind. Because this is... yeah. Here, I'll stand this side so I can line it up a little better. Like, whew! That's grungy. One down, one to go. It's fine at the very least when you slice under a glove and get oil on a hand anyway. I'll at least look like one. Wow, Nolan. Wow. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to pull the exhaust manifold. That's the word I'm looking for. Exhaust manifolds off as well. Okay. All loose, nice. That was a nice pop. Okay. Okay, and we're stuck on the gasket again. So can I get it gently moving? No. Nope, we're just ripping it. Come on. There we go. Alright. Same deal. Pretty grungy. Not as bad as the other side, though. And we gotta get this gasket off here. Come on, gasket. There we go. Wow, there isn't even a groove on this side. It was just that stuck. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, let's go with good thing, because if it's that stuck, it means it isn't leaking. Okay. Oh. Here, just working the gasket back in. I don't even know if these are called gaskets. That's just what I'm calling them. I think they are. Seals. Okay. exhaust manifolds. And these are rusty, so my little electric impact here might not do the trick. They really only 13s? Are. I did soak them in WD-40 as I was pulling this out of the motor, but... Hey! It came loose! Oh, I'm blocking that. Oh, it doesn't really help. You can't really see that either, can you? Nope. Hang on. I wonder... if rotating this at all would make that easier. Not really. It's still pretty much blocked, hey? You can almost see it. This nut is running into the... That's as far over as it's going to go. But it'll help a little bit. All right, here we go. There you go. That's 2. That one was easy. That one was complaining quite a bit on that. Almost out of juice, but it should. All right. Nope, that one's not going. Battery says it's almost dead, but it still felt like it was pushing pretty hard. But we'll get a new battery. There. 4 lights. Much better. Nope. All right, I'm not asking anymore. You got a big boy socket and a big boy impact. Okay. Hey, Prometheus, welcome, welcome. Where's Kenny the Gamer, and what have I done with him? Same guy. New game. Alright, this is about to be loud. Instant success. So I should just put that back in a little bit. Okay. Nolan is telling the tale of Kanan the Gamer. Power off, automatic power off on the monitor. Would I like to disable automatic standby? Yes. 8 hour, there we go. The story Nolan is telling says he was enslaved by the Xenon and is now he is forced to work on machines for the rest of his life. Man, I already feel like I've been working on machines my entire life. Okay. I can go back to... I'm going in circles. I can go back to the little gun now, because this should come off nice and easy. Yes, indeed. Okay. Exhaust manifold. Exhaust manifold gasket. And I lost the bolt. Okay. Let's see. Those bolts I might be able to put back in it without hurting myself on them later. Let's find out. Oh no, they actually bottom out before they get there, so they're just going in the box. Okay. And while I'm here, I will pull the spark plugs, because why not? Now, do I have a dedicated spark plug socket? Probably not in any of this, but there's one in my truck. More Home Depot tools. But 5/8 spark plug socket. And for this, I am going to use an actual socket wrench, if I can get it out of this stupid molded plastic case. Hold on. I should be putting this away, and I should be putting that where you can see what I'm digging for. Tool removal tool. That just lives right there. Okay, these should all come off pretty easy now that everything else is out of the way. You can't see that. I gotta fix the order on this. This layering isn't good. This guy here was just loose. And that's scary because I did this. I did these spark plugs. End of August? So I screwed something up here. Let's see, is this one? Okay, this one is tight. There we go. That's better. This one. Yeah, it's tight. Oh, that one wasn't very tight. Trying to sabotage myself here. Okay. Now that we're not going to get any ugga out of it, I will use the drill. And these guys, what's the best camera to hold these up to? I am a little bit concerned. I don't know if it's going to autofocus on the right thing here. Come on. Come on. Anyways, the threads are pretty oily. I wonder if I need rings. Yeah. Got blow-by. And I don't have boost, so I don't know why I would have... Wait, no. Blow-by goes the other way. Ignore me, I'm an idiot. Do I have... No. I'm out of coffee. Lame. Oh well, I've got water. More coffee at halftime. Alright, that is those. Should I do not see any reason that I should have to remove the engine mount, so I won't. And now we will go to the other side and do the same thing. Oh, this thing is heavy. This is, I need a slightly better... maximum torque. Yes. Ugh. Whew. Sketchy. Okay. See, can you see that? Beautiful. All right. Here we go. Starting with... What am I doing? Exhaust manifold. That's the thing. Okay. This time we're going straight to I wasn't asking. Don't want to hammer it too hard. It looks like I've got to double check here. I can't tell if that was supposed to be a stud to start with, or if that is a broken bolt. Whoop. Ah. Oh, there's the noise. I was wondering when that was going to happen. We're just gonna wait for that to shut off. I can't talk to you with that much noise. It's not that loud? Really? It's remarkably loud even through these. I'm gonna have to watch this back. Really? That's interesting. Okay then, never mind. Here's what I'm going to show you. I'm actually honestly shocked. So, we'll see how well it works from here. I'm going to basically try to yell at the camera so you can still hear me. This right here, I thought was a alignment stud. It is actually a bolt that is just broken off. So, yay. Somebody else was definitely working on this motor before I got to it. That's what you get for buying used vehicles. Okay. What do I need? I'm going to try and get that out. I need some WD-40. That's better. Okay. And we'll start... Ooh, actually... Just so that I don't accidentally do any damage, I'm going to pull those spark plugs as well. Right away. Let's see, that one was suspiciously easy to get undone. That one is good. That one was loose. That one was good. What was going through my head that day? One, two, three, four, and all of these have quite a bit of oil on the threads. That is scary. I might be doing a bottom end on this motor sooner than I thought as well. Vibemaster, you wonder if someone ever said, well, that's never coming out. That's something on that motor with the erupted the job. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, the truck, that was a very, very beat up truck before I got it. Apparently a turnout would be great if I had one, and crown oil would be better than WD-40. So you've been told. Oh! You're in VC with Unholy just to throw him in the backseating bus. I mean, he could just... I don't know what he's up to, but he could just be, typing. Unless he's streaming too. Okay, I'm going to get just a pair of pliers. This might be completely pointless to even try. Let's go this way. I can't tell. Well, it did actually move a tiny bit. I wonder if I can go back and forth at all. Oh no, I'm just making a mess. Okay. Shoot. I should have been smarter than that, and I should have not done that. You're playing Stalker Gamma, try not to die. Nice. Nolan, in your mind, I've already got a Skyrim, so you've got time to type. Oh. It's been a while since I've modded Skyrim. Okay. Oh! Apparently I didn't get all the oil out of this thing because it is dripping all over my floor. Okay. Let's see. Find me a nut that fits these bolts. Looks like that one will do nicely. Yeah. All right. I was thinking I could run a nut onto it. Quick save. Ooh. I wish I could. Oh, these are different head sizes. I should have been smart, and I should have run a nut onto this before I went all ape and grabbed it with a pair of pliers. That was really stupid of me. But unfortunately, there is no quick save, quick load in real life. So now I am dealing with the consequences of my stupidity. Okay, we are... Makes sense. Metric 13. We will see if this nut will actually go on these now mangled threads. Nolan, you and Unholy were trying put together MP mod. Oh yeah, Skyrim together. Made you want to put together a bigger pack for some single player shenanigans. Yeah. I tried Skyrim together long time ago. It was cool, but really unstable. Alright, that worked. I don't know if this one will. Yes, okay. 13 mil wrench. I don't know if this is working or not, but stuff is moving. I really hope that I am not stripping the threads out of this head. I do not want to have to go find a new head. All right. Well, it looks like it's backing off. This is fantastic. Should have done this from the start. That stupid pair of pliers nonsense. Ta-da! This game known as Real Life sucks. The graphics are great, but the story and gameplay suck. I'd like to go back to character creation, but there's no way. Oh, that's too bad. Heard it's pay to win too. Yeah, man, you got to sink a lot of cash into this game. Oh, not real life, real life. Your emphasis on bizarre words there Nolan, you had me confused. I see what you were getting at. Dork. Oh. I guess, how insulting is dork in the UK? Over here, it's not. It's like school ground level crap, but thought I'd ask. Okay, so we got that out. Oh yeah, right. Gotta undo this. You guys don't have a camera shot of the vise, unfortunately, but there we go. There's our... I don't think it's gonna, put it right in front of my face. Now will it focus on it? No, it's not. There's the broken... There we go. Broken thing. That will go in the black hole that is the bottom of this bench. All right. Put a couple tools away here real quick, just to keep the work area nice and tidy. That'll help me think a little bit better as we keep moving forwards. And 13, 16. We will lose. Heard of this? Some people made a song to describe Alt F4 in this game. It is called... Come on, Nolan. Alright, we don't need plug wrenches anymore, so we are putting this toolkit away. Alright, let's see here. We could lose the steam line. And then we unbolt the heads. Let's see if I can get this thing leveled back off here. Get the pin ready. Nope. Okay. Let's go this way. This thing, this shackle right here, or connector, it needs some grease. That is really difficult to move. Okay. Size. Let's not trip over the big impact gun or the air hose. That would be good. Okay, this is going to be pretty small. And let's not lose the mug. That feels good. Tiny bit sloppy, but I know it's not going to be a size smaller. That feels loose. That feels loose. Good. Oh, there we go. All right. And that needed to come off because that connects the heads together. Okay. It's kind of handy at the rate I'm going. The box that you can't see is pretty long and just wide enough to fit things off this engine sideways. So I'm just slowly packing stuff in from the back. And then when it's time to go back together, it's going to just all come out of the box in order. It's going to be pretty nice. And I did not plan that. It's just a happy accident. Okay. So things are going to get interesting. Should I be unbolting the rockers before I... Maybe. Because I don't know how much tension is going to try to fling this. I don't have new rockers. I'm reusing those rockers, so... just hope someone doesn't bump or nudge the box too hard. Yes. That would be bad. Apparently yes. Apparently yes. All right, that's what we're doing then. Now, I see we've gotten ourselves a little crooked here, so... There we go. Okay, these are pretty small looking. But not quite that small. Go figure. Yoink. That is the one. Again, a little bit sloppy. So let's not use the impact. And see, I do not have new rockers, but I have new springs, new seals, new retainers, new push rods. I don't think I need to worry too much about what order each of these was in. So that was pretty tight. Okay, so I want to look for any spring that's mostly up or mostly decompressed, because I do not want to send rocker arms.
We all fail. We all make mistakes. It's what makes us human.
Maybe just loose is going to be good enough. Okay, this one. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling these bolts are kind of long. You do want to keep them in the same specific order, apparently. They're likely worn. Not replacing them, keep them in the same order. Okay. It's like the one piece of the entire train that I'm, like, valve train, I'm not replacing. Because, I mean, these stupid rocker arms were something like, I want to say $800, but I don't think they were actually going to be $800. Okay, let's see exactly how much thread one of these has. A lot. Okay. Not super worried. Oh, I guess I'm not actually replacing the valves either. The valves are good. Or, I don't know if they're good, but I don't have new valves. So if I have to replace the valves, this whole stream gets put on hold for a while I wait for valves to come in. Okay, loose. Loose, not loose. Loose, 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 loose. Loose! Alright. I'm making a mess of this glove. Same deal on here. There we go. Super handy having enough thread that we can just loosen everything off and keep it all connected. Always slightly worried that something is going to just go flying. Alright, everything is loose. Good. Just double check I'm not missing anything. Whatever this stupid bracket is here, it doesn't actually look like it's holding anything. And it looks like something is broken off inside there anyways, so that's not going to be any good. But looks like there's nothing in the way. Might want to pull the temperature sensor off just so that I don't break it when it's sitting in a box here. Oh, that's really big. Okay. Nope, even bigger. All right, biggest one I got. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Nope. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Now, I did drain the coolant, but you never know what's going to come out of one of these. Nope, we're good. Sweet! Stick that in my little box of breakable things. And here we go. We've got 5 big guys, 5 little guys, and I do have new head bolts, so I am not worried about the head bolts. It is because I do know I am aware enough to know these are one-time use, because you torque and then torque to yield. You torque them and then go over when you put them on. So okay, looks like 15 mil, and I'm going to use a big one because I have no idea how tight they are. Okay, moving the entire engine is doing this. It is on wheels, so it's kind of to be expected. Here, I'll brace it with my foot. Why am I doing this the hard way? It's not like I have the torque spec that I need to get them at. I'm taking them off, not putting them on. Whew! Those go in there hard. Man, it makes you feel like the threads are wrecked. Which I guess, if they're torqued to yield, maybe the threads are wrecked. Let's find out. Whew. Well, you can definitely see where they were pulling, the lighter or darker part. But there's no aluminum in the threads that I can see, so I don't think anything is wrecked, which is nice. If the idiots managed to screw that up on me, I would be really choked. Unholy's losing it? Why? Is he a better mechanic than me? I mean, that's not hard. Well, he needs to get in here and tell me what I'm doing wrong then. Because, they said I'm not a mechanic. Is it bad to use an impact gun to pull those off? Should I be going back to my wrench? Have I already ruined my engine block? Let me know. I'm going to straighten this out again. He needs to quit talking through you and tell me what's going on. Until I hear something, I'm using a ratchet. Oh, I see a message. Not losing it, you were saying, just commenting that the bolts should be tight, as most bolts on the engine should be torqued. Yeah, absolutely. They absolutely should be torqued. And they were extremely tight. The part I was commenting on is normally once you get a bolt loose, unless it's rusted, once it's come loose, it's pretty free. These things were backing out like that far and still putting up a heck of a fight. And I'm guessing that's just a virtue of these kind of bolts, right? Torque to yield, so it stretches the thread, or stretches something. Maybe it's just that, so. He's not talking through you, but he's saying things you're trying to cause by relaying. Unless they are over-torqued, which would be stretched. So, head bolts, they have a torque spec, and then a degree spec. So the way you put the heads on these bolts is, or the heads on, is you torque these, then you take an angle gauge, and you run it a certain amount of rotation. I'm not exactly sure what that rotation is. I'm going to have to look it up when I put them back on. But you do that, and then the bolt does actually stretch. That is, these bolts are designed to do that. They're one-time use bolts. Which is really stupid. And if I had known that, or if there was a way around it, I would have just bought proper head studs from ARP that would let me torque normally. But my kit comes with new one-time use bolts. So that's what I've got. All right. Since I now know that I'm not destroying things with the impact gun, I'm going back to the impact gun. Oh, these are way easier. What's going on? That's what I was expecting on the other side. Now I'm concerned about my block. Yeah, these all look the same. I don't know. Alright. Look at this. I send all of this to the metal recycler now. Crying out loud, GM. What are you doing? Okay. Little guys. Yeah, that's these all the way around. 10 mil. Well, I have a reasonably long area. Now, this will be interesting if this works, because extensions do suck up a lot of force. Sucks that they have made it all so wasteful because they are scared of liability. Yeah. Yeah. If I had a choice in the kit that I ordered, I would have got studs so that I wouldn't have one-time use bolts again. Because just in case these heads needed to come off, well, the heads will have to come off again eventually, because at some point down the road, this is getting turbos. And when this gets turbos, it needs another cam again. Because the one that I got is for naturally aspirated, so it'll all have to come apart again. And when I do it that time, then I'm using ARP's head stud system. Oh, come on. This bracket's in the way, it's coming off. It's a 15, I've got a 15 right here. No idea why this is there. All right. Alrighty. Okay, now, with any luck, and oh yeah, these, there we go. These are all going to the metal recycler as well. In theory, the head should be loose. And I should be able to just pull it off. I'm gonna get some real gloves on over top. Just in case something goes wrong here. Practice my welding makes... Oh! Yeah, I could do that once... I mean, scrap metal places by weight doesn't care what they look like. I could make some statues out of those. Okay, now this would not by chance be the same. No, okay. I'm gonna see if I can get some bolts to stick in here so that I can hold on. Figure out what thread this is here. Probably not something that I have readily available to me. Oh, did I lie? Are they these? Come here. Let's see if these work. Yeah, that feels... okay. It's a little bit, it's biting a little bit, but it's going in. Let's just double check and make sure that it's actually the same thread as the one that came out here. It's the right size. Yeah, it's the right thread count. See what I'm doing here? I'm just holding them up, make sure they mesh. Tells me that yes, this is going to work. And if that was a 15 mil, this should also be a... Ooh, no. It's bigger. 16. Grill Master, welcome to the show. Am I rebuilding? I am top end. Yes. Whole bunch of new parts going in it. Okay. Make sure I've got another one. There we go. Well, I said welcome to the show. Maybe I should say welcome to the garage. That fits nice. That fits nice. Oh, you guys still can't see. I'm like... Alright, let's go here. Alright, so here you go. You can see I've got just bolts in here, so that hopefully I can put some torque on this and get it to come loose. But maybe not. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, you can't see this. I don't have my portable camera yet, so I can zoom in on things. But yeah, no, there's more head bolts down here. So, yeah, rockers are coming off. Okay, this is going to be interesting. If I want to keep these, I don't want to replace them. So, I'm keeping them in order. I need another box. Maybe? Let's find out. If I keep everything real nice, there's only going to be one way that they can go in. I have to take the rockers off? Yes! Yes, I found the other bolts there underneath the rockers. I was really hoping I could leave them on, because I didn't want to have to deal with mix and match. If you're new to what's been going on, I've never done this before. I am winging it. So if you know what you're doing, you're probably internally screaming or externally screaming at me, because I'm not... I have no plan. I have no manual. I've got a box of parts over here, and I'm just taking stuff apart until I can put stuff back together. Okay, that's a little... Was that 8? Yes, they're 8s. Okay. No, not screaming. Just talking loudly. Well, I mean, it is my motor, so, I mean, if I blow it up, it's my own fault, right? Those are lining up pretty nicely. I really hope this box is totally not wide enough. Ugh, I need a different box. Fairly loudly. Thanks, Nolan. I'm replacing the rods. Yeah, I've got a new set of push rods for it. Let me think. So for the heads, I've got new springs, new retainers, new seals. I'm keeping the existing rockers. I'm keeping the existing valves. I have new lifters, and I have new push rods. And I have a new camshaft. And some other stuff, and all the gaskets and everything. Just means I have an excuse to get something bigger. I don't want something bigger. I want this one. Oh, we froze again. There we go. I want this one specifically. This motor, the entire reason I bought that incredibly beat up white truck was because of this motor. This is the all aluminum 5.3, and I want to eventually transplant it into a car and, turbo it and have fun with it and stuff like that. But for now, it just needs to work. So it needs to get stuff and then go back in my truck, because it is snowing outside and I need my beat up truck to drive around. I need a bigger box. Hang on. Alright, so this box is long enough, but is this box wide enough? Yeah, let's do it. 2, 3, 4. Plenty long enough. Okay. Let's continue. And I might need to stagger them in the box to make sure that get everything in order. But it should be, hopefully, pretty obvious to me which way is the front on this. I don't want to get this drill completely covered in oil, so I got to be careful. I mean, it's not pretty or clean or anything, but this is the worst part in Car Mechanic Simulator. What part is that? I've never played it, sorry. They're doing the rockers, or the heads. Ooh, yeah, that presses in there now. Look at that, I can use the bars to hold them down so they don't go flying. Rockers, okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't look that hard for new rockers, but the ones that I did see were like $800, and that was not happening. I know you can get them cheaper. I'm not crazy. There is cheaper ways to get them, but I don't know. I was looking at them, and I didn't really feel like I needed to do rockers. I'm not doing really big lift. I'm not doing really high RPM. You know, I think this... I'm going to look into this. I think this camera needs to be just a tiny bit more zoomed out. Because it's nice, but it's a little bit close. It's a little bit tight for getting a picture of the stuff I do on the sides here. Just remember which side of the box is which. Yes, the way the orientation of the rockers is in there. Oh. Good call. That would have been stupid. F for front. If I can't make sense of that, I have no business doing this. Okay. Good. Now we lose these out of our way here. And look at that, more head bolts. Woo! All right, just in case this thing decides to just fall off the side of the engine when I do this, I'm going to put one of the top bolts back in. I have lost the... there it is. On the extension that I need. That makes sense. Good enough. Okay, now is this guy gonna get in? Oh yeah. Oh, I can hear the seal or the gasket cracking. And she is loose. Drop the head. No! No, 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 no. No. Do not drop the head. That is why I put one bolt back in the top side of it, so that it would not just fall off. Okay, and now oily bolts. It's fine, I'll just wash the table after. Okay, was there 4 or was there 5? There's 5. There it is. Okay, that is so many bolts. Okay. Does feel like it is seating on something, so I'm going to keep one hand on it and use the bolt. Oh, come on. Wait, no, got an idea. Put that back in. Push rods. Whoop. I have new push rods. I don't have to keep these in any particular order. Really feels like that should come off. Oop, don't drop stuff. Come on. Okay, why? Alright, I think it is just the head gasket that is holding this all together here. I have a new head gasket, so I don't have to worry about that. There we go. Head! Am I going to remember which head is which? Drop it on foot. I have steel toes. It works. See, this goes. So I do this there. They're basically the same. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to set them in the box. Kind of sideways. That way it won't matter. I got to get the bolts out of this so I can pick it up. Stand by. I need a piece of cardboard. There we go. Just to get these bolts back out of here. And it looks like I got a couple of them a little bit tight. Is that this? That's that one, yeah. Just write an L on it. Yeah, I could do that. I'm sure I've got a side here, or a part here somewhere that I can Sharpie. Let's see. Left. Easy. I'm down on the ground. You can't see me. Left. Okay. All right. Good night, Vibe Master. Good seeing you. Hey, thank you for the gifting of subs to Misadventure tonight. And Nolan, you gifted 2. You're a boss. Thank you, my dude. Alright, one side down. Let's get this. Ah, there are dowels in here. Of course there are. Come on. Let go. Come on. There we go. Nice. I don't know why I'm setting that in the box. It can just go in the garbage. It's not going to be used again, but I'm keeping it for now, I suppose. Alright, that side is done. This side is next. Let's get that out of the way so that I can run some bolts in here. This is probably way too big of... That is too big, but it worked. Hey, come back here. Actually, I left that in there for a reason. I don't know what that reason is. Maybe grounding. Doesn't matter. I'm going to leave it in. And we'll just use 2. It would be nice if I had 2 the same, like 2 really long ones here. Those will work. Misadventure says goodnight. Grandmaster, what was wrong with it before? Why rebuild? Okay, so the story goes back in early summer. I noticed it was leaking oil pretty bad. Something in the bell housing. Bell housing was just soaked. So I pulled the transfer case and the transmission, dropped them, did seals on the back. So new rear main seal, new oil pan gasket, new... Hey! Oxymoron, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome to the show, people. We're not playing video games. We are rebuilding a motor, which may or may not be entertaining. Hey. Sorry, as I was saying, Grillmaster, so rear main seal, did oil cooler lines and oil cooler gasket thing, did a oil pan gasket, and it actually, when I was done, it leaked worse. That was my bad. I know what I did wrong. The GM LS motors have the plate, the back plate that holds the rear main seal floats a little bit. And they actually, like, it's so bad they've made a tool that aligns the rear main plate on the crankshaft so that it doesn't wreck your seal. I didn't know that, didn't have a tool, so I just put it on. Big mistake. So, ruined the seal, leaking even worse than before, needed to do it again, or stuff. I had always planned on doing a DoD delete kit, because this had cylinder deactivation. It could do a V4 mode, but it never used it because it was so anemic that as soon as you tried to even touch the gas, it would go. So I wanted to just do DoD delete, put a bigger cam in it, make more power out of it, and do a bit of a refresh at the same time. And so that turned into basically the entire top end getting done. Simon 7B, hey, welcome to the show. So anyways, that's what's going on. I suspect I'm probably not going to do too much more than get all the stuff out of the way. off the very top of the motor here. Tonight, this is going to be a long process. But if you miss any, it's all going to be on YouTube. All right. Okay, and we've still got all of our top head bolts in there, so let's get those out of our way. I'll leave one just like I did last time. Oxymoron, you've been streaming for like 11 hours. Whoo! Jeepers. That is some endurance. I can't do that. You're going to have a leak? All right. Or leak. Lurk. That's better. Lurk. Thank you for hanging out and lurking. I appreciate it. And Misadventure, you got to take off too. You need to crash, get some sleep before work. Good luck. Look forward to the reassembly. Thank you for hanging out, Misadventure, and hopefully you can catch me again as I start to put it all back together. You're probably having a leak now too. Well, good to know, I think. I saw a thing pop. Simmons, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Glad you like what's going on. This is new. I normally play video games. I've just had an issue and I had to do something about it, and I couldn't find time to do it. So I thought, hey, why don't I take my streaming time and stream in the garage and see what happens? And so far, it's been good. I've enjoyed showing off a bit and talking to you guys, and we're gonna keep going. Oh, I haven't actually, haven't loosened these yet. Okay. Let's do that then. So try not to drop too much dirt down the top here. Of course, you cannot expect me to, plan ahead and, I don't know, wash the engine block off before I start pulling it apart. That would be reasonable. And nothing about me is reasonable. Go. And that one I drove back in a tiny bit, so that'll hang on for me when I pull the big ones. Excuse me, cardboard. Out of my way. I'm going to mark this one right away. I mean, I know the other one's marked left, so it makes sense that this one would be right, but let's put a mark on it anyways. Sharpie is almost dead. Push rods. Well, that's... Oh, I dropped it! That's interesting. This one, too. This one's good. Alright. So, I'll see if I can show this off for you. Probably not. Not really. I will try and get some better pictures of these and post them on the Discord, because the top of this one, wait, where's my, there it is. Top of this one, round. Top of this one, not round. It's probably a good thing I'm replacing them. Did I get them all? Yes. Whew, that one did not want to come out. That one did not want to come out. What's going on here? Alright. Excuse my entirely washed out face while I turn on this light here. Where did my switch go? There's my switch. I need to see what I'm looking at here. Sure, Here, I'll make this the big one. Hold on. There we go. So, that felt pretty bad coming out. Just wanted to double check here. I didn't drag any threads out with it, and it looks like there is some kind of grunge. Oh, I'm definitely not holding this in front of the camera for you guys. There we go. There is some kind of grunge in it, but maybe some idiot put thread lock in it? I don't know. Can't tell. It'd be nice if it would focus on what I want it to focus on, though. Come on. Alright. Anyways. Whenever anything comes out that hard, I'm worried that I'm dragging threads out with it. Let's turn that light back off. The auto exposure on the camera's it's a little goofy and would have some problems if I left that on, I think. Alright, here we go. This one too. I mean, I'm sure they're fine, but they do concern me. There we go. That's a lot of bolts. Alright. And this one should come off. So loosen that. Oh, come on, let go. Let go. Let go. Thank you. I just bring back the cardboard for a sec to get those handles out of the way. I'm just kind of paranoid about dropping them when I'm getting it off. All right. And right. let's get this out of the way. Okay, don't need you anymore. And we are on to lifters. I am not 100% sure. Well, I mean, I haven't actually been 100% sure about any of this, but I've been winging it. But I'm not sure how we go after these lifters, but looks like I can start by knocking these bolts out, and these look pretty fragile, so I'm going to use a ratchet. See what happens. All right. Nice little bolt. Right. Oh, and it looks like it is hanging on to a couple of the lifters, but not all of them. Ooh! Because some of the lifters are cylinder deactivation lifters, and some of them are not. That makes sense. Now, this all is getting replaced, so I'm not too concerned about being a little bit rough with this stuff. Let's see here. I might not have new bolts, so I'm going to put this bolt back in. Okay, and there is so let's compare these two. I'm going to turn this light back on in a second. Ooh, I also just noticed this is a lot of dirt right here. I am going to flip this motor right upside down and spray the entire thing with degreaser. So hopefully, if there is a little bit of dirt falling in it, I get it all out. Never said I was smart. Okay, so these feel like they are... There we go. All right, so there we have a collapsible lifter and a regular lifter. I'm gonna be honest, they don't, like, from where they top out, that doesn't look that different. So if we look here, go to big mode, there we go. If you consider here, if I line them up real nice for you, where's the camera? There's the camera. Like the actual top is the same, and the push rod just rides right in there. I can't even tell. Oh, there we go. So, I don't know. And I know this one is the one that actually deactivates or compresses, because my new ones, I'm almost positive, look like this. Anyways, apparently these only go in one way. It's makes sense, because you don't want them. You've got these bearings. You don't want the bearings to be off-center. That makes sense. And you can see why I don't leave the light on. My face is very white. All right. Nice. So there's going to be 4 of these, and I'll set these in the box as well. And the order they go in does not matter, obviously. And still got to change. I got to remember for next time. I got to change the sort order here and make sure that overhead is on top. Because it's just a little bit awkward when I'm constantly covering half of what I'm doing by the other camera angles. Alright. There's 2 more cylinder deactivation lifters. And I've got a regular lifter that does not want to come out of the pocket that it's in. There's one. Well, alright. Come on. Come on. What's your problem? There we go. Alright. One bank down. Did I put that bolt back in? Yes, I did. Knock both of these up right there. Quit picking up the gun for a second. One. Come on. It's really awkward. My hands are slightly too big. Come here. That does not want to come out. Ooh. Here's an idea. Ha! I can push it from the other side. There we go. Now. And 3. And I think I can do the same thing, just reach in here, pop them up, there we go. 1. Oh, he really doesn't, he's really stuck. Come on. Get out. Get out. There we go. There. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Almost. There we go. Shavers. That was fun. Oh, I guess I've still got my ears on, hey? Okay. Well, that's a good start. I know I normally stream for 4 hours, but I think the next step here looks like it's going to be these covers. But these covers lead into a whole lot of stuff that I'm not going to get dealt with in an hour. So I think I'm going to call it there. Okay. So this has been... I've still got my ears on. Let's lose that. This has been... I don't know what it is. Kanan has no idea what he's doing, but he's pulling apart a motor anyways. Let's go with that. So I will be back in the garage. Normally it's Thursday. Thursday is Thanksgiving. Although most of the people that watch me watch from the UK or Europe or over there. Because I go pretty late into the night. So maybe we'll see how I feel after dinner. I might stream Thursday. But I will not be streaming Friday. For unrelated reasons. But there we go. So I'm itchy. I'm itchy. Let's make this big screen. There we go. I don't know if I like that. It's fine. Have a good night, everybody. As always, I have been Kanan Frost. You have been Chat. Thank you very much to Vibemaster for 2 gifted subs to Nolan and Misadventure. Those guys are awesome. Thank you very much for the follow from Mick SVT or MCSVT. I think it's Mick SVT because it's Special Vehicle Team, which is a Ford thing. And thank you to Simons SB for the follow. I appreciate it. Your support means a lot to me. So for the rest of you, thank you all very much for watching. Have a good night. On this computer, I don't know where the goodbye button is. Hang on. It's that one. There we go.